nothing like doing something for somebody else. But nothing like doing something really nice for yourself too. You gotta get to work. You gotta get to work on yourself, get to work for yourself, get to work on the things that you got to get done. It's you. Woo. Get that day. Get that work. Woo! That's right. That's how you gotta be. You gotta be Ric Flair. I'm gonna Ric Flair this motherfucking day. What is up, my friends? Good morning. Renewal. It's a full moon. Beautiful full moon this morning. Look at this. Holy shit. Oh my God. It is an absolutely beautiful Monday morning here in Arkansas. I just wanted to log in and let you know that I love you and I care about you and I'm thinking about you and I'm praying for you all the time. A couple times a day. When I think I need it, man, I ask for it for everybody. Man, I got my boots on. These boots are made for working. That's just what I'll do. Hell yeah. Maybe one of these days these boots will do some working for you. Man. God, that's sexy. Take a couple deep breaths. Step outside on your porch. Open your window. Get that cool air in your lungs. Evacuate all that bad shit. Man, this weekend I had a good weekend. Yesterday, started out the morning with my buddy Kendall Wright on Wright's Prince. At War's End, bunch of different, man, it's multi-talented individual. Super smart. Fucking just a good buddy. Known him for about a decade. We went and ate breakfast. Bought breakfast for a vet and got to see a smile on that man's face. Usually I do it anonymously and write a note. Noticed you were a badass. Thank you for your service, you hero. But, well, I just was struck by the man this morning, or that yesterday morning. So I went and I shook hands with him. Good morning, son. It is early this morning. Yeah, I went and shook hands with the man. Normally I just don't, but man, he was an impressive individual. The way he reacted to that, it made his fucking day. So I wanted to go tell him personally that he was a hero, and that's what I did. I shook his hand, told him he was a hero. That man is an older, large black gentleman, Marine, hoorah. That man was almost skipping on his way out the Waffle House. Man, that made my day. That made my whole weekend. And then spending the day with my buddy. And man, check out what I made. I made a mallet. Now, it made it easier. I had instruction by watching Buck's Wood Shop. Go check out Buck's Wood Shop. He made one, a wooden mallet, but I had already planned to make one out of this giant burl I have. All my tools, all my leather working tools and hand tools that I make myself are gonna have burl handles. Watch, check this out. Isn't that cool? I'm proud of it. I may have to make it a little heavier, but I think it'll be working fine. I'll just use it for my light tooling and stuff like that, shading and things like that. I think it's beautiful. Man, I love living here in the natural state. It just has it on me, you know? Now there are a lot of people who are waking up in places like Curtis, Starpuss. That dude, he's waking up. It looks like desert. It's a beautiful place. Have a good day, Monica, daughter-in-law. Some of you are waking up in the city. You can look out and you can see the sun rising. Or maybe you can't. Maybe you just see the side of a building. It doesn't matter. What you do is you have appreciation for where you're at in this ecosystem. You're part of this atmosphere just as much as that light pole or the side of that building or even this guide wire. You're a part of it. You are integral. You're important. Be a bad motherfucker while you're doing it. Stay in there. Make it till tomorrow. Because that's all you got to do. When you have something on your chest, something hurting, something bothering you in your head, and you just can't let it go, and it feels like it's the weight that just is going to drag you down. It's the straw that broke the camel's back. Let me tell you about it. That straw that weighs 10 tons is just gonna be a fucking straw when it's back here in the past. You gotta get through it. You gotta get by it. If you'll think about it, you got caught doing something as a child and you thought your world was over. It is the same instinct that's built within all of us that's telling you it's over now. It wasn't then, was it? And you're fine from whatever that was. Same now. It doesn't matter how big the problem is. Once you get through that, once you get by it, it's minuscule. It's tiny. It's worthless. It's a learning experience. It's another thing that makes you the bad motherfucker that you are. Look at this. It's turning pink. Damn right I'm clocking in late to watch that. Holy shit. It's beautiful. Like you. Your soul. Your aura. What makes you, you. It's fucking beautiful. Exercise it and make it strong and beautiful. Be a motherfucking badass. Because you are a motherfucking badass. You're just not acting like it all the time. You have to fucking bring that out. Channel your inner badass. And be each other's motherfuckers. The more you take care of people around you, the more they take care of you. And that's less you have to take care of you. And that's always a good thing. Be reliant on yourself for all things. But don't turn down help when the universe offers it. My nephew, Brandon, I love you. I love you, son. The one that comes over and makes the knives with my forge and everything. He had a motorcycle accident. Shattered his fucking femur. Broke some shit inside. I mean, fucked him up. Right? And he went to a religious school. My brother is very religious and active in church. So Brandon is too. Well, Brandon told me the church wanted to come and help out. They were needing some things and the church wanted to come and feed them. And he was like, I don't know if I want that. And I said, son, you ask God for help all the time when you pray, don't you? And he said, yes. And I said, that's literally God knocking at your door to answer. He said, you know, I didn't think about it. Like, it's true. Literally. Rely on community. When it comes, when that help comes, don't be afraid to say yes. Because oftentimes that'll lead to you being able to do more for others. Community. Like, are you dizzy? Being part of the community. Oh, Ben, Cab 7. He has these live streams. You got to watch it. He's a popular man, and rightfully so, because he says things that make sense. I love you, Ben, and I rely on you. Thank you for what you do. Go check out comedian artist Ben. I watched him when he was mostly doing just comedy, before he made the switch like Lil Doggy did to doing what you can for others. Did you see, by the way, doing what you can for others, did you see the president stop his speech and ask for a doctor to come and sit there and make sure that that person got help? Isn't that weird? You don't see politicians doing that. Now, he did play a little bit too much, but he did that. Isn't that awesome? North Korea is ending the Korean War after 60-something years. The world is changing. There are people coming around. There are people seeing, like this Kanye West thing, there are people seeing that hate and vitriol is not the way to go. And that's what over-politicization of everything. Everywhere you look now, the news is politics, right? What do you pay attention to the most? What Donald Trump is doing? Or your local news? What's happening? And when you watch your local news, what's it about? Politics. Everything is political now. It's politicized. Now I'll let you see the full moon one more time. I'm going to turn around and let you watch that. Everything is completely and absolutely over-politicized. And I can tell you this. It's just like the calluses on your hands when you work too much with your hands. It builds up, and you get callous to it. And being callous is not a good thing. Being callous, that makes all of us kind of into an asshole. You ever get on Twitter? Buck Sexton said, if you're an asshole on Twitter, then you're probably an asshole in real life. And I started thinking about that. It's true. So, even on the internet, I'm going to stop arguing with people like I do. I try and make them see things. They're not going to see nothing. Donald Trump is going to have to show them. Adam Schiff straight up lied. That's one of the reasons why Trey Galley is retiring. Boy, I sure would like to see him do something cool, huh? All right, I'm going to get off here. I've talked long enough. I love you. I'm praying for you. I'm thinking about you. I want you to know that you're a bad motherfucker and that this kind of beauty right here is also inside you. Have a good one.
Lil Doggy!